That is the F30 Pedal Cloud, an 11-person bicycle that's been drawing stares at local festivals and parades all summer. And this September, it's heading to the Republican National Convention to be part of the Freedom Parade protest. The bike's name, both the number and the weather reference, comes from Forecast, the St. Paul public art organization that commissioned the bike as a way to celebrate its 30th anniversary.
A lot of people still don't know Forecast. They see our projects, like the Green Chair Project, or they see Lake Street USA with 600 photographs up and down Lake Street, and those projects have artists and titles, and we're sort of backstage helping support these projects. For our 30th anniversary, we felt we needed to get out there in places where those audiences are. So what would make more sense than to commission some artists to create some sort of really creative art project, some kind of art card that stands out from all the others.
While the bike has made appearances at events from the May Day Parade to Aquatennial, its inspiration is less summery. Last winter, out on the ice of Medicine Lake, Becker encountered its ancestor. He was attending the Soap Factory's annual Art Shanty project, in which artists reinvent the traditional ice fishing house for less fishy purposes. A group of artists there had built an art shanty on wheels. Over 5 weeks, the 6-person pedal-powered ice shack had racked up some 200 miles on the ice, and Becker knew he'd found his project. He contacted artists Hans Early Nelson, Matt Carlisle, Julia Kuzneski, and Juliana Peterson to see if they could build a similar thing for dry land. I met up with metalworker Hans Early Nelson at this year's Pride Festival to discuss the piece, which, it turns out, is something of a Frankenstein's monster of art. Weighing in at a sturdy 950 pounds, its key components were scavenged from bike shops, trash heaps, and junkyards, including the chassis of a 1974 VW Super Beetle, 15 bike frames, and the front suspension of a 1979 Volkswagen bus.
This is the Volkswagen Beetle layout for shifting. Reverse up here. I know. First, second, third, fourth gear forward. And we got a shifting mechanism out of my friend Susan's old Subaru Justy.
Early Nelson says that, despite the bike's appearance at the RNC, he hasn't thought much of its political message. But as a bike enthusiast for many years, he hopes people make the connection between gas that's pushing $4 a gallon and his human-powered alternative. The novelty of the 11-person contraption, which can reach a top speed of around 25 miles an hour and naturally draws stares and cheers wherever it goes, makes it seem like he's got a fitting vehicle for that message. At least, I was sold on it after I took a spin. That was a good ride.